Everyone, welcome to our J on Twitter page once again. And I thank you for all the following, for the likes, the interaction, and everything. I thank you, and I also appreciate you, Mavis. Thank you for everything. Okay, today I want to talk about my struggle getting my tambour building business off the ground. So, I started tambour bidding in 2010. I learned it in 2010, but it was not a deliberate stuff. I went for a I went for an interview as a receptionist at the fashion house. And when I got there and the owner of the fashion house saw me, she was like, she had to be honest with me because she can't employ me as the receptionist. Why? Because of my tribal marks, that our clients, our customers will not look at me as someone who is educated, that they will think, why is that illiterate sitting at the receptionist? I'm like, wow. I just, my mood just changed at that moment. So I just told her that, please, I need a job. I just had a child and I need this job. And she said, okay, will you like to learn a skill like how to bid? I said, yes, why not? As far as pays me and I do some little bidding myself that I just self-taught before. And she was like, okay, I'll teach you and I'll pay you weekly per cloth you bid. So that is how I just started how to bid on fabrics from that fashion house in 2010. So I moved forward by teaching others. But my first sale was a tough one because my student was coming from Songo in Ogun State. That is where she was coming from, and I don't have a shop at all or any space or my own personal space. So I have a friend that I just say, please, can my student come in once in a while I teach her this skill? And my friend agreed. She agreed. I made my first sale like that. So it was cool. Then when I start advancing, like I start making adverts about the tambour bidding classes, like telling people to come for the classes. Some people start coming, but when they realize, this is the person that wants to teach, no, you are lying, you are trying to scam others. Now refund me my money. And I was scared then. Now I was like, how am I? See my tools now. I should have sent to you your tools so you can start the class. They're like, no, refund my money. No, I'll drag you on the internet. It was during when I start advertising on Tambobidi that I know the meaning of drag. Like, why will you say you drag me because you want a refund at all cost? What have I done? So out of fear, I do refund. Majority of them, they're always asking for a refund, and I'm like, hey, Baba, down. Sorry, I'm speaking Yoruba. Sorry, because it's not only Yoruba people that are listening to my video. So I'm like, what will I do now? But some of them still come. They are like, you shouldn't be in this place. You should find a way to come to a larger environment, like a more open environment. I should leave Mushin because I started using my uncle's house. It gave me a small space to be using for the class. So I'm like, wow, is this how the journey? People will keep telling me because of the tribal marks. I don't think you are the one teaching this skill. You don't look too, you don't look like someone that can teach this skill. You don't look like someone that is that good for this skill. I'm like, well, no problem. So once in a while sometimes I just lost motivation on whether to post adverts or whether to even teach the tambour. I just lost motivation. Then I now lost my main Instagram page where I get side gigs for modeling job. More things went worse. That page, losing that page really showed me pepe. Honestly, that page, I miss that page. And it's the page Rihanna followed me or more. Oh, I'm still sad. Till today, I'm still sad about it because hackers are crazy. So you just have to, I have to move on gently out of that one. So now I'm not giving up on tambour beading. I'm not giving up. I still teach mostly online. Now I do just virtual classes, mostly, majority of my. So once in a while, at least in a month, I still get 1 or 2 to 3 students, 1 or 2, and I have to reduce my price so I can get students. Reduce my price, create new tools that are affordable. That's what I did, so I can make sales and feed my kids and do the necessary stuff. So now that I've done that by just staying online instead of physical, because the physical class, it involves a lot of stuff like enough ventilation. You know how this Lagos landlord build that my sitting room that I use for my tambour can only take 2 to 3 students. So most times I can only say I want to take 2 tambour beading physical students. So it's not really worth it. So rather than doing that, I'll just stay online, teach online students. I have my already made videos on my Telegram page. So now I want to move my tambour beading classes to my maybe a new page or this page and be teaching tutorials on tambour beading, and I'm hopeful you support me when the time comes, and I really appreciate that. I have not dropped my tambour beading, but I'm just still doing it just online, and tambour beading involves a whole lot of money. You have to be very, as in you have to have enough money to set up a whole tambour beading studio. I remember how some fashion houses that I've taught, and they claimed they learnt it abroad after learning it from me, just because they have the money to set it up. So they claim they are the ones, they went abroad to learn it. When I'm there abroad, here in Nigeria, Lagos, Mushin, or maybe I go to their fashion schools to teach them. So they have the money, so they can only jello. They can go away. They can go away with it. So I'm not giving up about my tambour beading business. I'm not, because I love beading. I still bead every day. I still bead every day, and I have girls that I train in my neighborhood that come to my house. I teach them how to bead. You know, they love the skill. I teach them. I can't really say I want to charge them. Charge them for what when they are also struggling. So why will I want to say, yeah, bring cash, bring cash, bring cash, bring cash, bring cash. So sorry for the distraction. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the video and drop some comments. I'll reply this time. Sorry that I'm not losing blind. I appreciate you. Thank you all.